JOHN-N4CMX. What's the name there?
JOHN-N4CMX. What's the name there?
The name is John Julie Oscar Hotel November, located in Hagenstone Park, setting up for field day. I'm on my 991A with an end-fed antenna. Just want to see how it was doing.
Yes, sir, John. And what state are you in?
Yes, sir, John. And what state are you in?
I'm in Hagenstone Park, just south of Greensboro.
Is that Georgia?
Is that Georgia?
Negative, North Carolina.
Yes, sir. Well, that's what I need, buddy. I need your state, and you're running a 991A. Is that a Roger?
And you're running a 991A. Is that a Roger?
No, Roger. I know somebody said field day's not till tomorrow. I understand, but I'm setting up because I'm an NTS traffic handler, and I have to be set up by this afternoon.
Roger. So if you'd be interested in a setup there, John, why don't you give me about 10 seconds? Tell me about the antenna that you're running at this point, and let me run my system and see if I can find a better path for you, Roger.
My system and see if I can find a better path for you, Roger.
No, Roger. Fed antenna, and I'm only running 70 watts right now. And using the LDG tuner with it, so my SWR is showing good, but the power out showing pretty close to 100 watts.
Roger, I've got you about 15 over on my local antenna, so let me see here, radio notes, and I have notes on that 991A if you would like to get a setup procedure. Let's see here. There we go. First thing to do would be to make sure you're in that wide transmit bandwidth 100 to 2900. That will let your transmitter operate as best as possible. And that's a transmit bandwidth of 100 to 2900, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Okay, I've got that set. That's what it's on right now.
Yes, sir. All right. Now, next thing would be your processor on at a 3. Processor on at a 3. Let me see. What? Maybe that's a 30. Let's see. Processor on at 30. Roger.
Oh, Roger. I'm checking it right now. Stand by. Roger, okay, processor set.
Alrighty, now I'll move to your ALC with mic gain in hand. And as you say the magic word audio, adjust your ALC for 7 by way of mic gain control. So you are, adjusting your mic gain as you say the word audio. Stress the first of that. Don't really stress it. Just say it as you would say any other word. And adjust your mic level until your ALC meter is on 7. Roger?
Roger, stand by. Audio. Okay, that's really close. I was right at 7.5.
Yes, sir. All right, now let's go to your, while you're there, check your AMC, your automatic mic control. Should be set to 65. I believe it should be right there.
Oh, Roger, it's sitting on about 60.
Yeah, I would move that up to 65. That's what we suggest.
Roger. Okay, 65.
All right, sir. Now you have your processor on, so we'll be adjusting the on your EQ or your mic EQ. Make sure your mic equalization control is on, and we'll be using the P set of EQ controls because we have the processor on. Roger?
Roger. I got to go through the menu to find out.
Yes, there should be a thing that says mic EQ is set to on.
Okay, mic EQ is on.
All right, so now we're looking at the P set of EQ adjustments, Roger?
Roger.
Okay, number 1 EQ, that's your bass control. We want that set to 200 cycles, width of 4, level -6. That's 200 cycles, width of 4, level 6, Roger?
Okay, set it 4.
Okay, so you are now looking at on that EQ1, it's 200 cycles, and you have a width control, Roger, and it's set to 4.
Roger, Roger.
And the level -6, Roger, Roger.
Roger.
All right, let's go to EQ number 2, which is your mid control. Should be set to off or flat. EQ2, the mid control, should be set to off or flat, Roger.
Okay, EQ2 set to flat or minus, right?
Not minus, but off. Flat or off.
Okay, I got it set to off, 0.
Yes, sir, okay. Now, that it says off, is that a Roger?
No, it don't. Mine does not have off on it. It goes minus or plus, and it's set at 0, which is flat.
Yes, sir. That's just kind of halfway between the plus and minus, Roger?
Roger.
Good. Okay, now go to EQ3, which is our treble control. We want that set at 2.7 kilohertz, 2.7 KC, width of 4, level +7. 2.7 kilohertz, width of 4, level +7. John, repeat your last.
Come back again at
Yes, I think we've had a kind of a reversal in our propagation. I'm on my local antenna. Can you hear me okay?
Roger, I hear you just fine.
You came up. Okay, I need you to give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system and everything for about 10 seconds.
Roger, the antenna system is an in-fed 80 through 6 by my 80 through 6 by my antennas, and I'm not running a counterpoise on it.
Yes, sir. I went around the horn. You're sounding bodacious in Georgia. You're about 30 over on my Georgia SDR, sounding really good. And John, if you'd like to hear your audio, we have been recording, so if you would like to hear it, I need now that I've got you on Georgia, which is even better than where I was on my local, why don't you give me another 15 seconds or so and tell me the best thing you like about your radio?
Why don't you give me another 15 seconds or so and tell me the best thing you like about your radio?
Roger. The best thing I like about the 991A is portable for field day, and it's easy to set up with the system I have, because I can use the VHF and 70 centimeter plus HF for the HF nets in N4CMX.
Great, John. Thank you so very much, sir. And if you want to hear it, if you, we have been recording, so if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that'll take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 2600, and it'll be up to YouTube by noon tomorrow, Roger.
And it'll be up to YouTube by noon tomorrow, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Thank you very much, and I appreciate the help setting it up. And you have a great day. N4CMX 73.
Roger, Roger, John, 73, sir. Have a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend. And what was your setting up for field day?
And a beautiful weekend. And what was your setting up for field day?
Roger, we're setting up for field day for tomorrow. It starts at 2, but I'm a NTS traffic net handler, and I have to be set up by this afternoon by 6:30, but I've got it set up early, so I was glad to get it set up a little bit early instead of waiting till too awful late to get everything set up. But I appreciate the comeback, and like I said, you have a great day. N4CMX.
Roger, John, and just one more question. You're using the supplied hand mic, is that a Roger?
Just one more question. You're using the supplied hand mic, is that a Roger?
Yeah, Roger, just the supplied hand mic. That's all I'm running.
Okay, so the best way to run that is pull it to the side of your mouth. Actually touch the side of your mouth, your cheek, your mouth corner, and talk across it. Do not talk into it, just talk across it, Roger.
Across it. Do not talk into it, just talk across it, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Will do.
Okay, and that will probably make your ALC just a little hot, so you might want to go back and double check your ALC level. That's mic in hand, and as you say the word audio, with that mic up against the corner of your cheek there, and adjust it for 7 on your ALC meter, Roger.
And adjust it for 7 on your ALC meter, Roger.
Roger, will do. And thank you very much for all the help.
Yes, sir, John. That just minimizes your mouth noises and your plosives and everything. That's an electret microphone, and it's very susceptible to plosives. And so by working it to the side of your mouth like that, it just minimizes it. You can't even tell that it is a hand mic. So 73, John, and good luck on field day. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.